$1, something like that. I'm going to try and do these bulkhead scuppers, not the bulkhead, the deck scuppers. First of all, I need to find the brass tube. Something else which is in this box. Okay. This is the problem. Let's try it with the 2mm and see. I'm back, guys. Okay, I had to call yesterday short because I had to go and do things, but back. So I've got all 16 holes cut. Some of them have gone through this this bead, which probably means I've got to do a little bit of filling and painting afterwards. But essentially, I've got all the holes drilled. I can find one as well. I can go right through, he says, at the right angle. Now, like that. So if I take the length like that and cut it off, they show it on the pictorial view as sticking out probably about 1mm on this side from there, and it gets paired back on that side. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do them one at a time. I'm going to do it sequentially. I'm going to start at the back and work forward. Now these ones, but in the back corner here, I put the positions in as they showed on the charts. But here's my problem: is it has to come out in this corner because of where the cannon port is and the bulkhead wall. So there it is, just like that. And you can see, I think you can see, or you can't at the moment. See if I can position you where you can see it. So here's the line of the ship, here's the line of the pipe. But it makes no difference as long as it goes down the way. So, right, try and give you an idea of what it is I'm doing. You see this piece of brass here? It's a piece I've cut off. I can pick it up. And what I've done is marked the end and I've chamfered the other end. Very difficult to see, isn't it? Try and put it against the. So you chamfer one angle. I think you can see that. Now that then, the chamfer is pushed in through the hole. I'll just use my thumbnail to push gently on the tube. Now we have to look over the top to see where it comes out on the deck. Not very easy, is it? Because if I put my hand down to work, let me see. Yep, it's come through. You can see it. Where is it? There. It's come through on the other side. The biggest problem here is to get the light in the right place so that you can see what I'm looking at. And I can't go too close, otherwise I'll lose the focus. But you can see the groove. Now, you can use your thumbnail if you cut the holes right, just to, oh, that's the wrong one, That was already stuck. Thought it was a bit smooth. Now, I used the end of my file to try and get it in the right place. First I have to see where it is. I think we're a bit upside down. So, we'll rotate it. Right, trying to appreciate, guys, I'm doing this with one hand and holding the camera with the other. See, the groove is uppermost now. So, try and push it in and keep it with the groove uppermost. That is weird. I don't know why it's rotating in a hole. You can't squeeze very tightly on this tube, it'll just bend and will eventually break. So I have no idea why it is rotating in a hole as it's going in. I'll try it with my pliers. I don't know how much hope of this. Maybe it was just me. Now it's in. And you can, when you get the flat side of the tube down, or up I should say, the flat side up, you can see that the outside is flush-ish with the hole. Try and get it right. The flat is flat to the deck. As I say, you get the hole right, you can move it about with your thumb. And then what I'm going to do with this one is, yeah, I think I can reach in there and put some super glue on the inside. And then we'll leave that to set. Okay, I'll come back to you when I've done a few more. Okay guys, I got them all done. And I think I might have to put a little bit of filler around this one. It's a little bit, the hole got snatched out, but you can see they're all in place. My little neighbour's little dog is yapping its head off again. I'm just about to go and kick its backside. Literally. Not physically. Don't want to be had up for physical assault on an animal. Okay, next stage is to drill some holes for hooks on either side and at the rear of each cannon. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee and I'll do that when I come back. Well, I carried on without you and did the holes for the hooks on all the cannon ports. You can see the middle ones all get 4 holes. Just little pads of sawdust that you can see where I drilled the holes. The 2 end ones on each side and the 4 front ones only get 2 holes, and they get holes at the back. Obviously they're going to be similar to the cannons underneath. These ones I think are on runners. We'll see how that goes when I get to it. Okay, the next bit is a little bit of construction with drilling. Quite looking forward to that. Carry on in a few seconds. As I say, a little bit of construction. I think you remember the slots in the back of the ship, which I said, oh, that's going to have a stairwell in it. Well, it is, and this is the construction of the stairwell. Just tidying up the pieces. That's a 106. That's 109, believe it or not. I should get used to marking my pieces for more than just the final number. But I know the difference between my sixes and my nines. And build this little box, and that'll be my task for today done. Because this will set overnight, and then tomorrow morning I'll build the little ladder that goes inside. So 109 is the base, and a 6 goes on one side, flat top, like that. 107 goes along the back. They put the numbers on the outside like I normally do. So that to there. Now see that? I don't like that because that's got a step on it. Does that mean it's not uniform? But 108 must have a different size. Okay, now we see it. Worth checking these things, guys. See that? That fits on that side. But if you put it on this side, it's got a step in it, just there. So, these two first. Just means the number size. Makes no difference about the number being on the inside because it's got to be painted. So, 7. You got to make sure you get it right way around. Like that. Okay. The great thing here to keep it square, you've got a base. He'd stick himself to the wood. Easily done, isn't it? when it's a box. You can build a box. Nicely made. That's it, guys. See you in a few seconds. For me, it's overnight. Hi guys, I'm back. Right, I made this little box up yesterday. And this is going to be the stairwell. And you can see, I think, that it doesn't fit the hole. It's very close. What's it like this way? Yeah, it's very close. Basically, I cut this hole to the inside of the lines. And it looks like I have to do it to the outside of the lines. So I'm just going to sand this away a little bit. Just to get this box to sit in there. And I think once I go to the outside of the lines, that box will fit in nice and I can carry on making a stairwell. So I'll come back to you in a few seconds. So after some fine adjustment with a file, the box now fits in. I'm not going to let it go because when this box is built, it will have a surround on it and a top. So, and that will stop it from going down the hole. I'll let it go down the hole now. I won't ever get it back again. So, okay. I'm going to make the stairs, so I'm going to set the camera up on the other side and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, there's not much to see on this first bit except I'm going to paint the inside of this box black. Now I'm going to get the wood out for the stairs. I'm going to need all that much black paint, but there you go. What's left over, I'll do the touch-ups on the hull, which is what I do every day just about. But basically this little box it's going to be down inside the hull. Just the inside needs to be painted. And if you know this paint, it dries in a couple of minutes. But I'm not going to be coming back to this box probably till later on this afternoon because I've got some stairs to build and stain. The first of the stairwells, well, first of the staircases, because I know there's 2 on-deck staircases, at least, which have to be built, and they're quite fancy, if you like. But this one goes down to the, I guess, to the lower gun deck from the steering deck. I don't know what the proper names are for all these decks. Maybe somebody can enlighten me. I just call it the main deck, the upper deck, the lower deck. Okay, that's that one painted black. And now I've got a touch to do on the hull up here. Just where I was a bit over exuberant with my drill. There we are, covered up, just like that. Right, clean this brush and we'll move on to the next bit. Where did I put my paint pot? There it is. Put it back in the box so we can always find it again. Excuse me if I just obliterated your view. Right, put this box to one side. Don't need that for a wee while. So I need 102 110s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 111s. Give me a second till I find them and I'll come back to you. Okay, found them all. They take, it always makes me laugh when you get these. They give you a chart of what wood you can find where. Yeah. First you got to find the number, then you got to find a piece of wood that's got that number on it. Okay, here's the 100. If you're doing this, there's the 111s, and there's the 110s. So let's pop these out of the. Now this paper will come off. I'll just sand it off. And what I'm going to do is just run a piece of glue down the inside of both sides. We'll put this to one side and let it sit. Right. Try and put it somewhere where it won't be affected by paper, like that. Leave it to go for about half an hour and then we'll carry on with the next stage. Okay, I'll come back to you then. Not very deep oak colour, but it is a different colour. Basically stains it. It will also dry in next to no time. I think it's funny that they use a stain which isn't very deep in colour, but by the time it's set, you will see that colour would what we want. Alright. I'm keeping that down here because quite a bit of the wood that goes on this box is stained in the same colour. In the pictorial, it looks really dark. They're stained, but that's so. I need some strips of WS8. Now, at this point, they've got this already stuck in here. I don't think it makes any difference when you put it in. But the next bit is to do some scraping again. So we need the one that's marked WS8, which is 1.5 by 5. We've used loads of that before. One and a half by 5. And in a minute, we're going to use 549. Oh, that must be these things here. I'm getting them out because before I finish today, I will paint these. Nine of those. So, what we're going to do is shape this 1.5 by 5 using the old shaping tools. Where did I put them? Yeah, thought I'd got them out. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So, I'll take these steps out for now. Basically, you're going to use 45-degree lines all the way around, corner to corner, all the way. So So let's check if the other one is this, the other side is the same. Must have just. Okay, now we need one for the other end. So if that one's that way, this one has to be the other way. Oh, it's fun, isn't it? I'm probably going to edit this video down so that you see the pertinent points of this construction. But there's no maybes about it. I will be editing this down so you'll see. Ooh, got muck coming up. Right. Let me get some of this this famous dark red leather. I've got a smaller brush. I'm now going to paint these little pillars. I'll come back to you. Now it seems I was talking to myself for a little while there. I've just stained these with the oak and I put a second coat on the stairs to see how they look. And I'm about to do these little, what do you call them? Not balustrade, are they? Is that a balustrade? I don't know. Well, I've got the dark red leather in here. There's a tiny little bit on the ship which needs to be done. Right on the bow. I can't turn the camera while I'm working. It's only an itchy titchy bit that has to be done. And just like that, it's done. Okay guys, that's me for this video. If you like what I'm doing and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. When you subscribe, a notification icon, which is a bell, will show on the screen. If you click on that, you'll be notified whenever new videos appear on this site, which for me is a Monday and a Thursday evening, all being well. Feel free to like, share it with your friends. You would never know, they might enjoy watching me making a fool of myself with this model. But until the next time, have a good one, have a happy Easter, and I'll see you after Easter.